to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Ole Miss Rebels. Great to have Holly Rowe join us, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me, this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looking for a gap. It Smothers.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. He's got space. Right now, here he goes. The 30, inside the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Normally you see these big run plays after an offensive line is able to lean on a defense for really 2 or 3 quarters. This is early in the game for them to start popping these big runs. These guys up front are just eating. Look at the hole they're creating up front.
The Longhorns come to the line with first and goal. They'll try the option play here. He pitches it, and they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
I don't mind the throw there on first down, but now you really need some positive yards. You're down here, you've got goal-to-go situation. You don't want to be in 3rd and long where it's an obvious passing situation. You've got to get this ball down inside the 5, maybe even inside the 3, in order to really give yourselves 2 snaps to go for.
Second down and goal. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. And see if they tried out the field goal team. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Has the first down and more. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Rebels. Breaks away to the end zone.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball, you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
To the air, it's Manning. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this game. He cannot go in the tank after that drop.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Prior to the first down, they decide to call timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Play action here on first down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Smothers. They bring him down after a short gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
This is exactly how you draw it up as a quarterback coach. You've got your guy out there, and he's going to take off. And listen, you've got to pick up first downs with your legs at some point, maybe 2 to 4 during the course of the game. But here's the best part is that he doesn't take an unnecessary hit once he gets the line.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. You have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Grab behind the line. It's Lacy. Look out, he's breaking free. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Now it's second down here. Nice grab. It's Haas. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Going to try to use his legs here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game is now tied.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to pass. It's Manning. Makes a quick grab. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught behind the line. It's Lacy. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Short gain makes it second and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Lacy. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
That's a great run and a big pickup in the RPO, the run-pass option. This defense is going to have to shift their focus. They're clearly too concerned with the passing game. You've got to stop the run first if you're going to have a chance in this game.
And the Rebels looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Rebels! This offense really clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Brown. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on first down, it's going to be second and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready. It's an incompletion, and now it's third and long.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Here comes the rush. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, that's a big third down defensive play. The Longhorns will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the return will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Now the pass rush gets home. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Just standing there, gets hit again. Timeout taken by Texas. Big fourth down play coming up as they decide what to call. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielded at the 25. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Grab behind the line. It's Smothers. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, second and 1. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quick throw, the catch is made. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. Now the Longhorns are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Dropping back, it's Manning. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is a type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
What a catch! Touchdown, Longhorns. Great connection there for 6 points.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
He's back to throw again on second down. Bringing pressure. It's another deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Solid pass rush here, and as the quarterback has to leave the pocket out to his left, remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play. That is way too difficult of a throw. I'd rather see him try to get something completed underneath and just get this ball moving forward.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he released it. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the...
He's got a crease. Great. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Touchdown, Texas. And that will give them the lead now.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. And the Rebels come to the line to run the hurry out.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. Past the 20. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Dropping back. It's Manning. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in.
Well, that is exactly what this defense needed. Their backs were against the wall. They needed a tackle for loss, and they got it. Now this offense is going to have to think about throwing the ball and probably attack the best matchup that they have. Who is your best receiver, and how can you get him a one-on-one situation?
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Looks like a designed run all the way. The big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. He goes out of bounds with a big chunk play. Moves the ball near the 50. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. That's a nice play.
Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Short pass, finds the tight end. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. And the Rebels pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
They go back to the receiver, who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver, because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the...
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
You got first and goal as a quarterback. You do not want to take this big of a loss. Now they're forced into an obvious passing situation. Remember, in a situation like this, you can throw the football away, and it doesn't have to be out of bounds towards the sideline. You can throw it out of the back of the end zone and live to snap it another down.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Makes the clean to the end zone. Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. Design quarterback run. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Oh, total lapse in concentration. A delay of game on the 2-point attempt, and now they're backed up. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good and still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. To throw, it's Manning. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, I've never been a huge fan of the screen pass on first down because the defense is in base defense. Generally speaking, they're ready to defend the run or the pass. And to successfully throw a screen, you've got to get those defensive linemen up the field in an obvious passing situation.
Loss on the completion sets up a 2nd and long now. Looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, we knew a huge key of this game was going to be this defense and their ability to tackle in space against this dynamic running back. And as he gets the ball on the outside, you would expect him to break a tackle, but he's unable to do so because of the leverage and pursuit of this deep.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He could go. Across the 40. Look out, he's in the clear. Returns it for a pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. They're targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense. Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Hands off to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
He stopped right at the line and sure tackling.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. The clock is stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Here in the final quarter, this game remains tied.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, you go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
That's a great start to this drive, and they need a touchdown here, and there's a lot of time left. Just stick with your offense, but as a quarterback, you've got to understand the seams of this defense are where your big completions are going to be open.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a dart right down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Oh, and another incompletion.
You got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Sees an opening. Goes out of the bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
That's a great start to this drive, and they do not have to panic. There's a lot of time left. Remember, clock stops, the ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops once you get a first down. There's a ton of time left. They just need to manage this situation.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. He breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top here in the final minute.
That is great execution. You'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But is there too much time left? Now you've got a chance as the opposing offense to get on the field and go match it.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
They need to score quickly here, try to dial up some big plays. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running.
Well, it's nice to get that pickup and stop the clock, but they've got to move down the field in a hurry. They've got a lot of ground to cover, and they've got to get in the end zone.
Escapes the pocket. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job as a quarterback.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And he can't quite hold on to it. Backward and seal this game. It's 2nd down now.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. The Rebels back on top.
And now a critical decision for this head coach. Chris, does he kick the extra point and tie the game, go to overtime? Or does he go for 2 in the win? I tell you, in this situation, I think he might trust his offense and put them on the field to win it right now.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And now a crucial PAT attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. QB keeper all the way. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. It's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got an opening here. He has first down yardage at the 46. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Manning. Here comes the pressure. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete as time runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it near the end zone. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front 7 is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
He keeps it on the design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.